The mixing ratio table is our at-a-glance suggestion tool for selecting what MixFits products we'll use and how much. While there are tons of possible applications, we find they usually fall to two methods of use: intermixing and/or layering. Intermixing is often pre-mixing, which can happen in a mixing bag or our palms, on our palettes, or sometimes directly on the skin. Layering is most successful when the underlayer is fully set, whether with body heat and patience or with a short-term performing powder. The powders are so light, layering over set makeup doesn't build on the feel. The bottom of the mixing ratio table suggests 0 parts colors to 1 part elements. This is working with just elements, which we'll do if we want to create or improve performance, affect the finish, and/or thicken a texture of another product. We can tone down a reflective finish with a powder overlay of the matte element. We'll intermix the elements to thicken texture products with low melting points, like petroleum or unpetroleum, or shea butter or a wax base. The right consistency depends on our goals and preferences. Elements in skincare work well together, intermixed or layered. The elements can give a light sunscreen or lip balm the performance of makeup with a finish and a soft, colorless blurring effect. The mixing ratio table tops off with a 1 part colors to 0 parts elements ratio. On this end, we are only working with colors, usually because we want to affect something that already has the performance and texture of makeup that we want, like liquid foundations, cream eyeshadow, or lipsticks. Because the MixFits colors do not have performance, we will likely be intermixing with them instead of layering. What color we want will often depend on what level we need and what color theory dictates. For more on selected colors, see our Mix Tips section, Color Theory. The color to element ratio suggestions, sandwiched between just elements and just colors on the mixing ratio table, gives us ideas of what we can do with varying degrees of performance to color. For instance, 1 part colors to 3+ parts elements might look like intermixing a touch of color to a thickened texture product. Pre-mixing the colors and elements in this ratio can be used to neutralize discolorations. All kinds of makeup applications can be achieved with 1 part colors to 1 to 2 parts elements. This is the ideal ratio window for intermixing colors and elements when using the scoops for volume measuring for true to color results and good performance. For more on this, see our Mix Tips section, Create Makeup with Elements and Colors. MixFits formulas in this ratio are excellent for intermixing with skincare products that lack both performance and color. We'll use a quarter to a full loose scoop of our MixFits formula to a day's serving of lotion with SPF and mix them together in the palm of our hands for moderate coverage and excellent stay power with that sun protection. If we want to use a scale for precise formulations of our elements to colors, we use 1 part colors to 1.5 parts elements for good performance and true to color results. Using a scale makes recreations easy and gives us the ability to create a retail product. We like to use a jeweler's scale with a readability of 1/1000th of a gram. 2 parts colors to 1 part elements is pretty color heavy, especially when working with spectrum colors. If applying as a layer to a performing base that is still tacky, this ratio can increase the color intensity and boost the performance of the overall look. For instance, lip glosses tend to be weak in both performance and color, which can be adjusted with a 2-to-1 MixFits underlayer that can boost the tone and increase longevity. 3 or more parts colors to 1 part elements, like working with just colors, will likely be intermixed with a makeup product that already has the texture and performance we are after, but maybe we want it slightly thickened or with a little more shine. Some scenarios will be a mix of these, like when working with an airbrush. Because the elements can be too thickening for an airbrush gun, we might apply them on the skin first as an underlayer and then apply an airbrush mix of our colors with an airbrush mixing medium. Sometimes we'll add more elements between airbrush layers after they've set. With MixFits, we have so many possible solutions in lightweight, simple products. The mixing ratio table can help us approach individual makeup obstacles and create custom, applicable effects in the moment, which means the products we love can go further and be so many things.